Sir, we are live, sir. Rajni? Namaste, sir.
Wait. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
I can't hear you. I don't know why.
I am able to hear.
Huh?
This has to be.
We can hear you, sir.
Now,
Hello?
now, okay.
Yes, sir.
Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
speak now?
We can hear.
I can't hear you. I don't know what is it. Because I'm operating through mobile.
Yes, sir.
There
I've
is a
seen that.
problem with Airtel. So
We can hear
operating
you,
through
sir.
mobile. Can you hear
We
me
can hear-
properly?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. We can hear you, sir.
Huh?
We can hear you, sir.
But வெளியில வருது. It has to. இதுல வருது. Yes. இருங்க வரேன்.
Sir, we can hear you.
This is not working or something.
Where?
I have a feeling.
Where? Oh,
Ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am. We can hear sir
I
also.
can hear, but I not able to hear. Just 1 minute. I think our last minute problem. Just 1 minute. Let's try this. Now you try.
Namaskaram, Mama.
Namaskaram.
கேக்குறதா?
I think we can hear you, sir.
I can't hear you properly. There is some problem.
வெளியில தான் வருது.
Maybe the volume button on the speakers you have, sir, or
Yeah, you have to increase the volume on your headphones, Mama, maybe.
You see?
sir has frozen, Rajni. Video has frozen,
Hello?
Rajni.
Let's try out. See, just there is some problem.
He's.
Now you see. Okay. Now you see. Now you try this. This is working.
Ma'am, otherwise maybe you, sir could use your laptop or phone, ma'am.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. I can hear you better now. Yeah. There was some problem with that earphone. I am operating mobile because there is some problem with the Airtel Wi-Fi. So you're able to hear me properly? Hello?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear you, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
Mama, we can
okay.
hear you.
Okay. So can you start now?
Yes, Mama.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Shreya has joined, Mama.
Okay, right, good.
Namaskaram, sir. I'm Shreya.
श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. With the abundant blessings of our Acharya Swamiji, we are proceeding with our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with special emphasis on the commentary of Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada. We are in chapter 15, Purushottama Yoga. We just started with this chapter last week. We completed shloka number 1, where this samsara is described as Ashwatha tree, and it's a very strange tree with roots at the top and branches at the bottom. That is how it was described. Sandamsi Yasya Parnani, the leaves are the Vedas. And one who has understood that has understood everything. Yastam Veda Saveda Viti. Now, the same tree is being described further in shloka number 2 and shloka number 3. Yeah, now, Shreya.
अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृता तस्य शाखाः गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्माणुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके.
Adasthodhvam prasita tasya shakha. The branches, shakha, of this tree, like a normal tree, have got its roots below and go above, he says. But this is exactly opposite of what was described in the sloka. Now the explanation is, these branches are so huge, so vast, they are spreading everywhere. It looks like as if they are going towards the top, towards the bottom, everywhere. That is what Adashya Urdhvam, both top and bottom. Tasya Shakhaha Prasritaha, the roots, the branches of the tree are spread. Adaha Manusyadibhyaha Yavat Sthavaram. Ataha Urdhvasya Yavat Brahmanaha Vespasijaha Dhama Yatyetadantam Yatha Karma Yatha Shrutam Jnana Karma Phalani. Why he says Adashya? Why the branches are being described as coming down below? Because we are here down below. Human beings are here, and also other inanimate objects. Urdhvam cha yavat brahmanaha vistasajaha dhama. Why top is mentioned? Top and bottom. Top is mentioned because Brahmaloka is at the top. So right from Brahmaloka to our world, these branches are spreading everywhere. That is the beauty of the samsara tree. What does it mean? It means, that is the physical description of the tree. What is the hidden meaning of this? The hidden meaning is that samsara has got its tentacles everywhere, right from Brahma Loka, right up to our Loka, and even below into the Patala Loka. That means what? Whoever is trapped in this samsara will be traveling to and fro right up to Brahma Loka and going up to the our Loka. That is what it means. That is why this tree has been described as having branches everywhere. Branches means our travel. Yatha karma yatha shrutam yana karma phalani. Depending on the human being's knowledge, jnana, and depending on the human being's karma, these fruits are taking him up and down. Guna pravriddhaha. Gunaihi sattva-rajas-tamobhihi pravriddhaha. Now these shakhas, these branches, are being nourished or being grown because of the three gunas, sattva, rajas, and tamas, about which we have seen in detail in our last chapter. Vishaya pravalaha. Vishayaha shabdadeha pravalaha eva. That means the branches are having shoots. Every tree has got a branch, have got a shoot, etc. A new branch will come out, new leaves will come out of the shoot. So he says, what are the shoots here? Shabdadeha vishayaha. All the sense objects, shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, they are the shoots of this tree. Dehadi karma phalebhya shakhadibhya ankuri bhavanti va. From the branches which are denoting the dehadi karma phalebhya, the fruits of the karma like manushya deha or any other deha, any other body. They are the branches. From those branches, these are the shoots, the sense objects. They look like as if they are coming out of that ankuri bhavanti. Adashya moolan anusantatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Adashya manushya-loke. Down below in the human world, our world, moolani karmanubandhini anusantatani. The roots of this tree, the roots are coming from the top, we said. But since this samsara is ever growing, we are not able to get out of this. It looks as if the roots are also in the earth. That is why he says, Moolani manushya-loke. Karmanubandhini anusantatani. They are bound by karma. The growth of these branches is bound by the karmas. Once karmas stop, branches also will stop. You need not be bothered about the samsara tree. So what is our binding force of the branch to the tree is the karma. Karmanubandhini. Anusantatani, they are extending. Because the karma has got a trait of growing, growing and growing, ever growing. So these branches are also keeping on growing. Karma phala janite ragadveshadi vasanaha moolani iva. They look like as if they are the roots, the vasanas which are produced in us through our karma phala, which result in raga and dvesha. Dharma dharma pravritti karanani avantara bhavini. They are rooted in our inclination toward dharma and adharma. Devadyapekshaya moolani, because Devaloka, etc., are supposed to be higher, and this we keep growing these branches because of our adherence to Raga, Desha, etc. They are described as moolani, moolani eva, as if they are roots, though they are not the roots. The roots are from Brahmaloka. Dharma dharma lakshanam anubandha paschadbhavi yesham udbhutim anuudbhavati tanu karmanubandhini manushya-loke visheshataha. Because of our proclivity to dharma and adharma, we keep on doing karmas and they bear fruit at a later date, paschadbhavi. So the tendency to grow again and again is there because of the time difference between the karma and the result. Atra hi manushyanam karmadhikaraha prasiddhaha. Everyone knows that the bhumi is karma bhumi. Earth is the karma bhumi where we have to exhaust our karma. We create karma, we exhaust karma in Manushya Loka, so we keep coming back again and again. That is what he says. This is the explanation given by Shankara. Adhashtordham prasrita tasya shakha guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha adhashtamolanyanu karmanubandhini manushya loke. Next.
न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
Narupamasyehe tatha upalabhyate. Is there any form for this tree? For every tree, there is a form, isn't it? You can identify an Ashwatha tree as different from a mango tree because there is a special form associated with an Ashwatha tree. But is there a tree is there a form like this for this Samsara tree? No, it has no form because it has so much of variation, so much of variety. So, na rupam asya iha. Iha means here. In this earth, whatever we have seen of Samsara tree, there is no form for it. Nanto na chadar na cha sampratishtha na antaha. It doesn't appear to end anywhere because it is endless. It is also beginningless. Na cha adihi. Na cha sampratishtha. It is ever changing. Sampratishtha means being steady, being firm, being founded properly. So all these things do not apply to samsara vriksha. It keeps ever changing. It has no beginning. It has no end because it is connected with Maya Shakti of Parabrahman. It has no beginning. Where Maya Shakti has no beginning, Maya Shakti has no end. So the samsara vriksha will keep on growing, growing, growing. People will keep getting trapped, trapped, and trapped. So it is for us to get out of this that he is going to teach us later. Ashwatthamenam suvirudhamulam. Yenam ashwatham, this ashwatha tree, suvirudhamulam, very firmly rooted, very firmly rooted, rooted in Brahmaloka. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. How to get out of this samsara cycle? So that way, cutting this samsara tree. How to tree, how to cut. For that you need a special tool. What is the instrument by which you can cut the tree of samsara? Asanga, non-attachment. This has been the main teaching of Bhagavad Gita right from chapter 2 onwards. Asanga is the basic quality which will enable us to get out of the samsara cycle. So, asanga shastrena, using the weapon of non-attachment, dridhena chitva, you have to use it strongly. The use of this weapon should be strong, not weak. Many people can pretend they have developed non-attachment. That pretension is no good. You have to be strongly attached to non-attachment. Then only this will work. That is why he is using the word dridhena. Paramatma hi mukhya nishtay dridhikritena. How to make it dridha? How to make it firm? This grip on this weapon. You should focus on Paramatma. Your focus should be only on Paramatma and not on samsara. Paramatma bhimukhya nischay dridhikritena. Viveka abhyasasma nishitena. He says, Shankara has added one more beautiful phrase here. He says, this shastra, this weapon, should be sharpened frequently, otherwise it will become blunt. What is the stone on which it has to be sharpened? Viveka, Abhyasa, Ashma, Nishita. Ashma is stone. Nishita is sharpening. Sharpening on which stone? Viveka, Abhyasa. Practice of discrimination. Always you have to keep discriminating between truth, reality and samsara, between Paramatma and samsara. So, samsara vriksham sabijam uddhritya. That is the way you have to take off the samsara tree, including its seeds, sabijam, so that it does not grow again and again, as far as you are concerned. Now, why he says, na rupam asya, he is giving some examples, Shankara. Swapna marichudaga maya gandharva nagara samatvat drishta nashta swarupo hi sayati. So, whatever you see in dream, is it constant? No. That is why this whole Maya is dream. That is why it has no form. Dreams they have a form. They keep on changing. Every minute there is a different form for the dream. Similarly, Marichi Udaka Maya Gandharva Nagara Samatvat. There appears to be water in the desert, mirage. That is also ever changing, ever moving. It is not there. Gandharva Nagara Samatvat. Maya Gandharva Nagara Samatvat. A Gandharva Nagara which you imagine to be in the sky in your dream in Maya. So this kind of example is given for us to understand that there is no form for this samsara, vriksha. Drishta nashta swarupihi sayati. Always it keeps on changing. What you have seen earlier has gone. Drishta nashta. What you have seen earlier, like dream, what you have seen yesterday has gone. You have got a new dream today. So that is the way of the samsara. Narupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishthā ashvatthamenam suvirudhamulam asangashastrena dridhena chittva.
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी.
So, what sankalpa you should do to get out of the samsara? You should start with a firm resolve. What is that? Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. Ataha, having made up your mind to get out of the samsara, tat padam parimargitavyam. That state has to be sought after. Parimargitavyam, sought after. You should keep searching for that state. Which state? Yasmin gata na bhuyaha nivartanti. That state, when you reach, you will not return to samsara. Na nivartanti, no return. Bhuyaha, again. Yasmin gataha, having reached that state. Having reached that state, you will not return to samsara. That state should be sought after. What is that state? Tamev chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittihi prasita purani. Tamev cha adyam purusham prapadye. That should be your sankalpa. I take refuge in that Adi Purusha, in that Paramatma, who started this whole samsara cycle. So he is the Adi, Adyam Purusham. Prapadye yataha pravrittihi prasrita purani. This process, ancient process, purani means ancient. Pravrittihi, process. Yataha, from there. From that Paramapurusha, this whole process has been generated. Prasrita has emanated from him. Yasmat Purushat samsara maya vriksha pravrittihi prasrita nisrita aindrajalika diva maya purani kirantani. From that Paramapurusha, this samsara maya vriksha pravrittihi, this tendency to start growing the samsara tree has come up. Aindrajalikadeva Maya, because that Paramapurusha has got a Maya Shakti, which is like Indrajala, like a magician who conjures up a lot of images which are not real. Similarly, Paramapurusha has got this Maya Shakti which conjures up this whole samsara. That is very ancient, Purani, Chirantani, and it is ever existing. I picked up Niti Shataka Shloka here. Alasyam hi manusyanam sharirastho maharipuhu nastyudyamat paro bandhuru yam kritva navasedati. Now, since he says you have to apply yourself firmly, dridhena chatva, he said, and how to make your sankalpa, how to start, how to make it work, he has been teaching us. Bhagavan has been teaching us. So this thought has been conveyed in Niti Shatakam in this manner. Sharirastho maharipuhu manusyanam. The greatest enemy of human beings, which is present in the body, is laziness. Alasyam. So you have to get out of this laziness. Oh, who will go after this Paramapurusha? It is very difficult. Let us forget it. If that is the attitude, you will do nothing. So he says, Alasyam hi manusyanam. Alasyam hi. That alone, that is definitely, laziness is the biggest enemy. Maharipuhu. Nastyudyamat paro bandhuhu. That was the enemy. Now, who is the relative? Who is the friend? The friend and relative is Udyamaha. That is constant effort. Constant effort is Udyamaha. Nasti Udyama samo bandhuhu. There is no equivalent relative or friend equivalent to Udyama, constant effort. Yam kritva na avasedati. If you make him friend, if you make him your relative, na avasedati, you will never come to grief because you will slowly get out of this samsara. Alasyam hi manusyanam sharirastho maharipuhu nastyudyamat paro bandhu yam kritva na avasedati. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah. तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसृता पुराणी.
निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्.
Nirmana mohaha. Now, what are the qualities that you have to keep on your side when you take up this main effort of cutting the tree of samsara? These qualities have been described many times earlier. Now, in this context, he is mentioning it again. Which quality people will be able to reach the goal? That is the answer he is giving. These are the qualities. Nirmana moha. Mana and moha, that is ahankara, egoism and delusion. Egoism and delusion you should be not having. Adhyatmanityaha, you should be ever focused. You should be constant, firm in spirituality, adhyatma, the atma jnana. I must get atma jnana, I must get out of this samsara. That should be your goal. Vinivritta kamaha, that is very important. He has been saying again and again. You have to get out of the cycle of desire, no desires. Visheshataha nirlepena nivrittaha kamaha. Vinivritta, why he is saying, Shankara is explaining. Because this desire has got a tendency like a lap, like a cream, which will attach to your skin. Like that, it attaches to your mind. Like a cream attaching to your skin, this desire has got a tendency to attach to your mind. You think you have got rid of it, but it has left its vasana. That is why he is saying, Visheshatah nirlepena nivrittaha kamaha. Even that lepa, this blue should go. This vasana also should go. Then only you can say vinivritta kamaha. Mana moha varjitaha ahankara avivekabhyam rahitaha. Ahankara and aviveka. Aviveka will lead to delusion, non-discrimination. Vastu yathartha swarupa alochanam vivekaha tat abhavaha avivekaha. To understand reality is discrimination, not understanding is non-discrimination. So that is moha. So mana moha varjitaha. Dvandvair vimuktaha sukha dukkha sanjnaihi. You should be released, free from dualities. What dualities? Sukha and dukkha, pain and pleasure. You should be equanimous in pain and pleasure. These are the conditions which will take you towards your goal. He has listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 essentials which will take you to the goal. One is nirmana moha, free from egoism and delusion. Second is jata sangadosha, having conquered the fault of attachment. Desire is one thing. Desire is when you don't get something. Attachment is having got it, you don't want to leave it. We have seen it before. So that attachment has to go. Adhyatma nityaha. The third is be firm in spirituality. Paramatma swarupa alochane nityaha tatparaha. Always think of Paramatma. Vinivritta kamaha. Don't even have any trace of your desire. Sukha dukkha sanjaihi dvandvaihi vimuktaha. Be free from the pairs of opposites of pain and pleasure. If you do that, amudhaha, free from any delusion, because all trouble is because of delusion. So, amudhaha, those who are free from delusion, those jnanis, tat avyayam padam gachanti. They reach that state which is avyaya, which has no change, which has no decline, which has no change. That kind of state, that is Paramatma state, imperishable status. Yeah, I picked up 2 Niti shlokas here. One is Vancha Sajjana Sangame Paragune Pritir Gurau Namrata Vidyayam Yasanam Sayoshitiratir Loka Pavadad Bhayam Satyashtarghati Shaktiratma Damane Samsarga Muktikhale Ete Yeshu Vatanti Nirmala Gunas Tebhyo Narebhyo Namaha. Now, whatever was described briefly by Bhagavan is expanded in this Shataka sloka because Niti is after all morality. So, Tebhyo Narebhyo Namaha. I prostrate to those human beings. They are great. Who are great? Ete Yeshu Vasanti Nirmala Gunaha. These pure qualities reside in them. These pure qualities reside in them. I prostrate to those people. Which pure qualities? He is giving a list. Vancha Sajjana Sangame. Desire always in the company of virtuous people. This is very important. So he starts with that. There are a lot of slokas in Niti Shatakam which are critical of the Durjana Sangam, association with evil people. We will be seeing them when we go to next chapter. So he says, always be attached to association with virtuous people. Paragune pritihi, always show kindness, show love towards the qualities of other people. Don't castigate them. Don't think they are all very simple. What is that? What good have you done? That should not be your attitude. Guru Namrata, being very humble before your Guru. Vidyayam Vyasanam. Always put in your effort to get more and more vidya, more and more knowledge. Soyoshiti Ratihi. Your attachment should be to your wife, not to any other woman. Loka apavadat bhayam. You should be having fear of what others will say about me. This fear is very important. Nowadays, there is a tendency to say, oh, I have no fear. I don't fear him. I don't fear this. I don't fear Shastra. There is a proud way of saying it, arrogant way of saying it, that is not going to help us in any way. Loka apavadat bhayam, loka apavadat, from criticism, from detestation of people around us, we should fear that. Bhakti charhati shaktihi, bhakti shulini shaktihi, bhakti shulini. That is, Parameshwara is called Shuli. So, bhakti shulini. So, have bhakti towards Parameshwara. Shaktir Atma Damane. Atma Damane Shaktihi. Conquering yourself. You should have full power. You should have full power, exercise full power in conquering your tendencies, your mind going here and there. Samsarga Mukti Khale. Khala is a man of vice, vicious people. Vicious people, you should be free from association. Don't go anywhere near them. These are the gunas. If they reside in you, I prostrate to such people, he says. Then one more is there, 62. Varam parvatadurgeshu bhrantam vanachare sah mamurkha jana samsargaha surendra bhavaneshvapi. I picked up one of those slokas. I mentioned to you that there are many slokas which are talking about Durjana Samsarga. I picked up one, rest of them we will be saying next time. Varam Parvata Durgeshu Bhrantam Vanachare Saha. It is much better to keep wandering along with tribals in caves in the mountains. Mamurkha Jana Samsargaha Surendra Bhavaneshvapi. Even if you are in Devendra Bhavan, you are in Swargaloka, in the palace of Devendra, and then you are associated with stupid people, that should be avoided. It is much better to go to the forest and live in a cave and be associated with tribals than being associated with evil people, even if that place is the palace of Devendra. Mamurkha Jana Samsargaha Surendra Bhavaneshvapi. निर्माण मोह जित संग दोषा अध्यात्म नित्या विनिवृत्त कामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुख दुःख संज्ञैः गच्छन्ति मूढाः पदमव्ययम् तत्.
न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
Now he is describing that state, the state of Paramatma. This description came earlier, but is being repeated in this context. Tat dhama mama paramam. Paramam Dhama. Tat mama paramam dhama. That is my supreme abode. Which is my supreme abode? Yadgatva nanivartante. Having reached there, you will not return. That is my supreme abode. What is the speciality of that abode of Paramatma? Natad bhasayate suryo. From that abode, you don't need Surya light of Surya. Surya does not give any light in that abode. Means what? Means Surya is a non-entity in front of Paramatma. Paramatma has created Surya for giving light to us. He does not need any light. He is light himself. Na shashankaha, same thing with moon. Moon is not going to shine in the abode of Paramatma. Na pavakaha, that is Agni. Agni also will not shine. Sarva avabhasana shaktimatvepi sati. Now Surya has got the capacity out of these three of throwing light everywhere. Sarva avabhasana shakti. There is no place where Surya will not reach. Even then, even for Surya, there is no place in Paramatma's abode. We have seen this Kathopanishad mantra earlier. Natatra surjo bhati na chandratarakam nema vidyuto bhanti kutoyam agnihi tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. There neither Surya nor Chandra nor nakshatras nor even lightning have any shine. Then what about this Agni? Kutoyam agnihi. Because Paramatma shines, all these objects are shining, Surya and others. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Because of the shine of Paramatma, all these are shining. Now, yad gatva na nivartante. Having reached there, you don't return. So that gatva, having reached, that means you travel and reach a certain place. Is a man supposed to travel and reach this state of jnani? Because he can attain that jnana today, here, on this earth. He can become a Jivan Mukta. There is no travel, there is no goal to be reached, there is no by traveling. So then why we are using Gatva? Madhusudana Saraswati has got a beautiful explanation. He says, Gantuhu Jivasya Gantavya Brahma Abhinnatvat Gatva iti Aupacharikam. It is only a standard way of describing a goal to be reached. We always say a goal to be reached, and for that you have to travel. That is our understanding of normal destinations. So here there is a destination which is Gatva is used in that normal context, but there is no Gatva here, there is no travel here. Because Gantuhu Jevasya Gantavya Brahma Abhinnatvat. Whichever Jeva is traveling, he is already Brahman, Abhinnatvat. He is not different from Brahman. So there is nothing like changing or traveling. He is that already, he has to understand that. Ajnana matre vyavahitasya tasya jnana matrenaiva prapti vyapadeshat. What is separating him from this knowledge is ajnana only. Once the curtain of ajnana is gone, he is Brahman and he will realize it. That is what happens to Jivan Mukta. Jnana matrenaiva prapti vyapadeshat. न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति.
Now he is describing the state of the jiva. He described the state of the Paramatma. Why this jiva is different? What makes him feel that he is different? Now he is coming to that point. Mamaiva amshaha jivaloke jivabhutaha sanatanaha. He is called Jiva, Jiva Bhutaha. He has become Jiva. Actually, he is my part. Mamaiva Amshaha, Mama Eva. He is definitely my part only. He is the Amsha of Paramatma only. Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutaha. Because he has come in a different form to this world of Jiva, he is calling himself a Jiva. Because he has come to the world of Jiva, he is calling himself a Jiva. He has become a Jiva, though he is essentially an inseparable part of Paramatma only. Sanatanaha, he is also eternal. Like I am eternal, this Jiva is also eternal. Jiva thinks that he is the body, body goes, so he thinks Jiva is gone. No, nothing like that. Jiva is Paramatma. He has nothing to do with the body. He is my own part. Now, this part can be questioned because Paramatma is without parts, isn't it? He is one whole. You cannot make him into parts. We have been saying it right from beginning. Then Mamaiva Amshaha, why he is saying. That is only for our understanding. Mama Amshaha Bhagaha Avayavaha Ekadeshaha iti. It is as if it is part of the whole, though it is the whole only. There is no difference. This Amsha is used just like that Tattva was used in the previous sloka. This is used in that sense for us to understand because we are thinking. This part is because of the avidya. Because of avidya, we think we are a part. Avidya krita upadhi parichinnaha ekadeshaha amshaha iva kalpito yataha. We think, kalpitaha. We think, we imagine that we are different from Paramatma, we are a part of Paramatma, etc., etc. We think we are the body, we are a part of Paramatma, but associated with the body, etc., etc. All kinds of wrong notions. Now, this was established in chapter 13. Shankara says that this concept has been established in the previous chapter, that it is only avidya which is the cause of this. Now, how he travels from one body to another body. Manashasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. When he travels, when he transmigrates, he carries 6 things with him. Manashasthani indriyani. Indriyani, sense organs are 5. The 6th is the mind. The sense organs and the mind, he carries prakritisthani. They are all set in prakriti. They are all set in maya. Those he attracts, he pulls when he travels from body to body. That is how he thinks that he is different from Paramatma. Why he thinks different? What is his avidya reason? Reason is he is carrying his luggage. That luggage is 5 sense organs and the mind. What does it mean? Sense organs are remaining in the body here only, in our friend. Here nobody seems to be carrying. It means the impressions of the sense organs, impressions of the mind. Impressions of sense organs, what I have seen, what I have heard, what I have touched, what I have tasted. These impressions go with me when I leave the body, along with the mind, which has a store of these impressions. That is why he says, Manashashthani Indriyani Prakritisthani. They are all rooted in Maya, they are all established in Maya. Karshati, he pulls, he attracts, and then he goes. That is why he is called a Jiva. Mamaivaamsho Jivaloke Jivabhutas Sanatanaha Manashashthani Indriyani Prakritisthani Karshati.
शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गान्धानि वाशयात्.
Shariram yat avapnoti yacchapi utkramati Ishvaraha. Why he is calling this Jiva as Ishvara? Because he is the Ishvara, what he is carrying. That is what he means. Not that Ishvara, not that Paramatma Ishvara. He is the Lord of his possessions. That means what? He is so much attached to his possessions. Just as when we travel from one place to another by air, by train, by bus, whatever means, we always take care of our luggage, isn't it? Luggage is very important for us. Similarly, for this jiva, this luggage of the 5 sense organs and the mind is a very important luggage. So he is the Ishvara of that luggage. So Here Ishvara stands for the Jiva. Shariram yat avapnoti ichhapi utkramati. Whichever body he gets, yat shariram avapnoti. Whichever body he gets. Ichhapi utkramati. Whichever body he leaves. Whichever body he gets, whichever body he leaves. Grihitva etani samyati. He carries these impressions of the five sense organs. Etani, these. Which these? Five sense organs and the mind. Grihitva samyati. He travels catching hold of these impressions. Like I said, a traveler takes care of this luggage. The jiva takes care of this. Grihitva. Vayur gandha nivashayat. He is giving an example for this. How he carries. Vayuhu gandhani iva ashayat. Just as wind, air carries the sense of smell, gandha. If it travels you through a place of good smell, flowers, it carries the flower smell. If it travels through a place of evil smell, bad smell, it carries that bad smell. Similarly, the jiva carries the impression, the vasanas of these five sense organs and the mind. Ashayat pushpadehe, like flowers. It's like wind carries the smell of the fragrance of the flower. Similarly, this jiva carries. I have picked up Niti Shatakam here. Yeah. Bhagnashasya karanda pinditatanor glanesindriyasya ksudha कृत्वा खुर्विवरं स्वयं निपतितो नक्तं मुखे भोगिनः तृप्तस्तत्पिशितेन सत्वरमसौ तेनैव यातः पथा स्वस्थास्तिष्ठत दैवमेव हि नृणां वृद्धौ क्षये चाकुलम्. For human beings, for progress or for decline, vruddhau cha akulam. Daivameva, it is only destiny which brings you progress and which brings you decline. Swastha tishtata. So be composed. Swastha, be composed. Don't get agitated, because whatever falls to your lot is because of your destiny. How this destiny came? Because of your karma. So if you take this attitude, you will not get agitated. And not getting agitated is very important for our progress. That is why he is saying, Vriddhav Kshaye Chakulam. Whether you are progressing in your material world, whether you are declining in your material world, it is due to your past karma, for which destiny only is responsible. Daivameva. Swastha tishtata. Here, loka pashyata, another version, both mean the same. So, be composed. Bhagna, he is giving an example for that. Bhagnashasya karanda pinditatanor glanendriyasya sudha. He is describing a snake in a hole, in a basket. The snake in a basket. He has been caught inside a basket. We have seen, no? Snakes being caught inside the basket by snake charmers. So he is describing that snake. Bhagna, he has lost all hope of getting out of that basket. Karanda is basket. Karanda pinditatanoho, his body is twisted inside the small basket. He is feeling the pain. Glanendriyasya sudha, because he is very hungry, all his sense organs are weakened. Kritva kurvivaram swayam nipatito naktam mukhe bhogina. Bhogi is serpent. In the mouth of this serpent, which is inside this basket, a rat comes and falls in his mouth. How? Kritva akuhu, because this rat thought there is some food for it inside the basket. So he made a hole. Vivaram means hole. The rat made a hole inside the basket, thinking that there is food for it. and it fell right into the mouth of the serpent. Triptastat pishitena sattvaramasau tenaiva patha. Having eaten this rat and having satisfied his hunger, by the same hole through which this rat came in, the serpent has also gone out. So all his troubles are over. Don't you call it destiny? Is it not due to karma? So he's giving this example. So, शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्यत्रात्मतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्.
श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते.
Now, why he is carrying these impressions, this jiva? We know that, but that he is explaining for clarity, for context. Bhagavan is explaining. He says, he is gathering this impression through the five sense organs. Shrotram, Chakshuhu, Sparshanam, Cha, Rasanam, Granameva. Shrotram is the ear, Chakshu is the eye, Sparshanam is the touch sense organ, that is the skin. Rasanam is the tongue through which taste is tasted. Granam is the nose through which smell is gathered. So sounds are gathered, visions are gathered, sense touch is gathered, taste is gathered, and smells are gathered by these five sense organs. Adhishtaya manascha ayam vishayan upasevate. Adhishtaya, resorting to these five sense organs and using the mind, manascha. Adhishtaya granamevacha adhishtaya. So using these sense organs and using the mind, ayam, this jiva, vishayana upasevate. He experiences the sense object. He takes pleasure in these sense objects by using these five sense organs, including the mind. There is one Niti Shatakam shloka here. Bhimam vanam bhavati rasya puram pradhanam sarvo jana svajanata upayati tasya कृष्णा च भूर्भवति सन्निधिरत्नपूर्णा यस्यास्ति पूर्वसुकृतं विपुलं नरस्य. Similar to what we saw in the previous Niti Shatakam shloka, here also the similar thought. Yasya asti purvasukrutam vipulam. For that man who has a stock of punya which he has done in the previous birth, vipulam, a large stock he is having. For him, bhimam vanam bhavati tasya puram pradhanam. Even if he is in a terrible forest, he feels as if he is in a well-endowed city, important city, pradhanam. Sarvo jana svajanatam upayati tasya. All people like him. All people are very close to him. Krishna cha bhur bhavati sannidhi ratnapurna. The entire earth becomes full of valuable gems. Sannidhi ratnapurna. That means what? The entire wealth, the wealth of the entire earth is available for him to experience, like a king. If you have punya to your account, this comes automatically to your. So all these impressions which you have gathered through these five sense organs and the mind result, if they are good, result in all this wealth in your next birth. But that's not the aim. That is given as the continuation of what we carry from birth to birth, because that is the subject. Shrotram chakshuhu sparshanam cha rasanam granameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayan upasevate.
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढा नानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः.
Now, he is making a distinction between stupid people and jnanis. Vimudhaha na anupashyanti. Those who are deluded, those who are overcome by delusion. Mudha means deluded person, not stupid or fool. That is another meaning, but the main meaning is this. Those who are deluded, they do not see, na anupashyanti. But those who have the eye of jnana, eye of knowledge, jnana chakshusha, they see, pashyanti, what they see and what they do not see. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam. This jiva keeps going and coming. Utkramantam means leaving one body, sthitam, and being established in another body. Going from one body, being established in another body. Bhunjanam va gunanvitam. Because it is having gunas, sattva rajotamo gunas, it is able to experience sense objects. Bhunjana means experiencing. So, the jnani knows the body has gone, the body has come, the gunas are experiencing, I am Paramatma, I am not the body, I am not the sattva rajotamo gunas. He is gunatita, beyond the three gunas. Whereas the vimudha, the deluded person, he thinks that he is the jiva who is associated with the body. I have lost that body, I have. And also, I am experiencing the sattva rajotamo gunas and I am experiencing the fruits. So he thinks that he is the one who experiences, not the body. So the distinction between body and himself, he has lost. So he has lost the delusion. He has gone into the delusion. Evam bhutamapi enam atyanta darshana gochara praptam. It is not difficult to have this vision. Atyanta darshana gochara. If you think a little bit, you will, that's what Shankara says. Atyanta darshana gochara praptam. If you think a little deeply, you will be able to realize this. But those who are deluded, they don't want to do that. Drishta drishta vishaya bhoga balatrishta chetaha. They always think, they are always attracted to pleasures, seen and unseen. Drishta adrishta. In fact, a lot of unseen pleasures are exercising the human mind. So that is why he is using that. And Bhagavan is expressing his compassion. Aho kashtam vartate iti anukroshati cha Bhagavan. Bhagavan is expressing his shock, his compassion. Etu punaha pramana janita jnana chakshushaha te enam pashyanti vivikta drishtayaha. They have a clear eye, the jnani, and because they have the authority of the Vedas, they are full of the jnana. They don't get deluded. Gunanvitam sukhadukha mohatkaihi gunaihi. The sattva rajo tamo gunas resulting in pain and pleasure. So they think bhunjana. They think they are experiencing the pain and pleasure because of sattva rajo tamo gunas, and I am not associated with those gunas. That is the reality which they have understood. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha nanupashyanti. Jnana chakshushaha. We stop for today. We continue tomorrow morning at 7 AM IST. Any questions?
Anyone has any questions? Kindly unmute and ask. Anyone has any questions?
Yeah, namaskaram. You said that when Jiva goes from one body to another body, the Manas and the Indriyas also go. Is it Manas and Indriyas go, or it is only the impressions of Manas and Indriya go along with the body?
It is only the impression. It is only the impression. Impression, as I said, the memory of what you have touched, what you have seen, what you have heard. So these are connected with sense organs. That is what he means. The impressions only, naturally. Impression.
But what about Manas?
Manas is the one which carries the impression, no?
Okay.
The receptacle of the impression is Manas. That goes, definitely.
That goes along with it.
If
And,
Manas doesn't go, impressions will vanish.
Yeah.
Manas is the receptacle of the impression gathered from these five sense organs. So receptacle along with the contents. That is what he means.
That is, okay. In Niti Sadakam, you have said that one should be fearful of the criticisms of the people around. But in the earlier, this one you have said, we should only listen to jnanis. And because there are other people who have not been that educated and things like that, we should not be deluded by their words. Are these things not contrary?
These have to be understood in different contexts. What he is saying is, don't get a bad name. Apavada. That is what he is saying. That is, your character should not be questioned.
Apavada told by good people, not the Dursanga.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because there will always be some people who will find always some fault with everyone. You are right. We don't bother about that. Yeah, that is correct.
Whom we consider as a people we should follow. If they are going to criticize, then probably we should be fear of.
Exactly. You are right. That is the correct interpretation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining. We'll meet again for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow, Sunday morning, India, and Saturday night in US. Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Thank you everyone.
Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadeva Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda Sri Raja Rajeshwariyai Jaya Jaya.
Thank you.